So me and my wife has already cleaned up this bed. We de-weed it, take all the stuffs out, like about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. Now we gonna put some radish down here. You remember what kind of radish we did, babe? Just regular radish, right?
White radish.
The big one, right, huh? Big white radish. So this batch last year, we planning to grow something else. We end up with the mustard plant, right? We was growing a different type of mustard for pickle. We were planning to pickle all that, and it turned out to be something different type of vegetable. It wasn't what we want, but we actually like this vegetable anyway. We loved it, and we will be able to share it with our family because we couldn't eat them fast enough. So it's flower and then they have seed. So you get to see it come back after the winter. So I feel like if we grow that plant and we let it grow like really tall and have flower and seed, and then the next year we actually can just let it regrow itself. But we decided not to do that. I think we have around 25 radish plant that we seed inside the greenhouse, and now it's time to put them out. After we kind of clean them up a little bit more, and we're gonna add some organic garden tones from Espoma, and we're gonna put it in there first before we plant. So I'm gonna put it out so we can mix it up. So we're gonna try to divide it out, because this radish is the white radish. It can get super big. Yeah, we had to make because they can get really big. Yeah, 1 foot.
2.
Okay.
No, this is fine. So you get 2. Is that 2?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get 6 or 7 in 1 roll. That's it. So you need to do like 4 roll, huh? That's too close.
Is it too big?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Because they can get this big. Well, I mean, I don't know how Al's gonna get, but just in case. Oh, you know what? I mean,
Carrot, babe, like carrots.
no, it's gonna be bigger than carrots. Carrots are small.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, if it's closer, then we'll get smaller radishes. It's fine. It's not gonna be humongous, but we never know.
Is this too close?
Yeah, divide it. That's perfect.
Không có gì là chồng hay biết liền gì.
No, that's fine. Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. So we have 6 times 4, that's 24. We might need another roll, but we can do that later. I am actually get very excited when we start out putting our plant down. Do a little bit more, honey.
I know, I'm just making a line.
Oh, so you know where it is. We might have to get another bag because we still have a lot of plants.
Gần quá. So close.
Too close. It's fine because it's all gonna mix in the soil when we water it anyway. So it will actually spread it out.
This. Let's have an idea.
We didn't put in new fertilizer in this year, right? At the new dirt.
Not yet, we will.
Alright, I'm gonna fling the plant over. We should take it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that it has enough room. Maybe we could put 7. We'll put 7 out. You see, guys? See how healthy it is? How long does we seed this, hon? How many weeks do you remember? 4 weeks to get this big.
Mm-hmm.
So what we did is, we seeded 4 weeks ago, and We did it inside a greenhouse. We did some inside a house, but because inside my house we have the heat higher, so it's always hot and dry inside the house, so it's kind of hard. Even though we try to miss that every day, try to water it, but it's not as healthy as the one inside a greenhouse. Because I feel like when the weather's nice outside, the greenhouse gets so much more sun than inside the house. Look, if you guys can see all the roots here, it's a little tiny, but see how healthy this is? It's super healthy. Next year we will use potting soil for seeding, because this year we didn't have anything in stock, and we use what we have like in the previous summer, and we have them in the greenhouse. So, and the weather was still very cold, so we used, and it was fine. It actually growing very healthy. Wow, I'm surprised that it's this healthy. But yep, so if we could this year, we like to set up a system inside the house so we'll start seeding earlier. We have planned for next seeding time already, because every year when you start seeding all your plant and plan out for the summer, you see your mistake, so you're trying to improve it. And sometimes like the seeding is not successful because you buy seed from different company. Some company have almost everything seeded like 100%. Some you only have half, and some it seems like nothing coming up. So I'm trying to like write down the company that have like perfect seed, like all the seeds always come up. We try to purchase the seed from that brand name, and that way we get more successful percent in seeding, and we get more crop for the garden. So my wife right now, she divided out to make sure that we have enough bay, otherwise we have to make more roll. Based on last year experience, when I bring out my plant outside, I bring some out super early, before mid-April, and we have one winter frost, and it killed like a lot of my my plant. So now I do it a little bit later, but you don't want to do it too late, because when the summer comes, it's super hot. If where you live, it gets super hot, and it's weaken the plant so much faster. So you want to do it when the weather is no longer get like super cold anymore, and that way the plant will get used to the outside environment, especially when you see them inside a house, and it doesn't get too shocky. Look, she treat them like baby. If that was me, I just rip some out. Oh man, look at the root system. Hun, can I borrow one? Hey, look at this root system established. Look at this. It's pretty awesome, right? That's super healthy to me. Look at that. It's amazing. You know, people that love grow stuff inside a garden, and you know, when they have this kind of successful stuff, it make them pretty happy when they see their plant growing.
Baby, the radish leaf has a baby fur on it.
What is it? Oh, that's really weird. This radish leaves have like fuzz on it. It's like tiny little thorns on it. It's pretty weird. And when you touch it, you can feel like it's sandy. I never grown radish before. It's our first time trying it. I always want to grow them. It's just that we don't have a bigger garden, and almost every year we evolve with our gardens, and we keep adding more bed. Like when you do something, it's like, oh, you know, that's not pretty, that's not super clean, we should do this and that. And almost every year we have something new going on, and then we plan out, and then we just kind of, you know, improving our garden year after year. And then we experience growing new type of vegetable. We try to grow more variety. Like this year, my wife will plan to grow a lot of different flowers. Hopefully it's so successful, because I do actually love flower a lot. It's kind of relaxing when you go into your garden, harvest your vegetable, your cucumbers, your tomatoes, your pepper, and you see flower around it, you know, make the garden always look alive and pretty. Some of her flowers see seed inside the house. They come up like almost all of them sprout up, but they're very weak because she think because we don't have the UV light, and I believe too. I feel like we don't have enough suns inside the house, so we definitely need that that system going on with the UV light inside for the seeding part. Because almost every single seeding we do outside in the greenhouse, it come up a little bit slower because this greenhouse colder than the inside the house, but it actually once it come up, it's become very strong. Like this one that you can see, we see the same type of seeding inside the house. It come up, but it's not as strong as these. It's grow really long and skinny and whimsy, and then when we water it, we can't really like just water it like the one inside the greenhouse. We have to use the mist, we have to use the pump, and then we just kind of mist it. And sometimes if we actually spray it too hard, it just bends and breaks. And because it's so tiny, so like you try to be super careful, but then you always end up breaking them, and you like every time you break it, you're like, oh, one more going down. You know, I hope this radish gets super big, so then I have a whole row of like big giant radish, like a wall of radish. That's pretty awesome.
You did pretty good with the seeding. Look, it's like 3.
Yeah, cause you put 3 in each pot, and you get 3, all 3 super healthy. But look how healthy it is. You shake it out. You should do not a line like that.
Just want to see if we have enough space.
Yeah, I know, but like you should do every other in case they get fat.
Yeah, I think we need enough.
But I don't think they will get fat though. Everything we grow just skinny. Just our kids. Both our kids are super skinny. We try to feed them. We try to give them cheeseburger. We try to give them ice cream,
Oh my God,
mac and
they-
cheese.
Look, mình trồng mà.
Oh yeah, the soil we use are very healthy. So, good story. I'm gonna show you guys something real fast. Okay guys, so in here right now it's pretty messy because like I say, we try to get all the seed from the inside of the house out here. So we have like seeding pot everywhere, all different type of variety, flowers, vegetable, you know, all kind of stuff. So then when my wife was doing the seeding in here, she was sitting here and do her seeding for me, and look at what happened. There's some seeding from the radish fall in here, and it actually growing super fast. It pop up I think a little bit later than the one in the pot, but then once it grow, I guess because it's outside, it grow extremely fast. So now I'm gonna ask my wife to dig them out, and we're gonna put them outside too. See, we're gonna make another row anyway. All right, here we go. We're gonna dig them out. Dạ được rồi, xen kẽ vậy là quá đẹp rồi. So right now we put them down after we lay them out. My wife still like to lay things out first before she start, because me, when I start doing all this whole thing right here, and I just kind of like think in my mind and I do it, and most of the time like it's end up to be crooked or missing something, or like just not enough roll. So she like to lay things out, and it come out much better, more organized than I did.
Even?
That's why I always
Nice,
try to
right?
bake her out, getting out the garden here and do it for me. My excuse was, you know, I give you the exercise, so I don't really need it. Look at this. This mustard plant from last year. Cool, right? When you see a plant like this, you're thinking like, oh, it's gonna die now, but look at the roots here.
Baby,
What?
are they even?
Yeah, just do like một gang tay là được vậy. Yeah, like that, right? When you dig another hole, just.
Only 5?
I told you it's kind of 5. 5. This might be too close.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. You know what? It's fine. It actually can grow up. Yeah, it's fine. So you can do 2 plants here. I think 1 6, 1 5. If the way I asked you to do it for me, it's gonna be like 1 row 6, 1 row 5. It should be fine. I'm just afraid we don't have enough bed. So me and my wife, I was talking to her about upgrading this bed next year. We only made the bed here last year. If you look up into my YouTube channel, you'll see my like older video when we make this bed. We put organic type of oil, and we thought it's gonna help these to stay like prettier, because we know when you water it and in the sun and waters and rains and snow, and the wood colors we love the wood colors. If you move the last plant towards this way a little bit, you can grow another one all the way in the corner of that row. Move it all the way, yeah, a little bit, and then you can grow another one, not too much, just right in between of these 2 plants.
Okay.
And that way you can grow another one outside. So we get 6, 1 close over here and 1 close over there.
Okay.
There you go. I'm gonna do this line here so you see where you're gonna put them down. Right here. Good system, baby. Right here. So just follow this line. I wonder if people will pluck those tiny little leaves up now, right? In a week, all these gonna shoot up. I have the feeling. Cause when you put it in like into the dirt like these, it seems like it grows so much faster for some reason. Let me see. Yep, that's good. I feel like when these get fat, it'll be pretty close, but it's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
If you see this one right here is so small compared to this one over here. So then it looked like it's crooked, but it wasn't. Look at my radish, guys. It's looking awesome. This sprouting leaves, this look like a heart. Isn't that cool? And then all these new ones, they look like mustard plant. You know when you grow all these stuff, and you end up them know, it look like we have earwig inside the greenhouse. I'm gonna have to treat it, cause the earwig, they eat all these baby leaves. So when you have some sprout and it come and eats it, sometimes they eat it and they kill the sprouting. And what is it? The slug, babe? The earwig and the slug, we do not want them in the greenhouse at all. But we love to have bee coming inside. And on the live stream, I did mention you guys when I do my peach tree flower live streaming. I did mention that my neighbor, he has a lot of honeybee. So like I opened my greenhouse door, like both of them wide open, because I want them to come inside. It's coming along, and very happy. Well, I'm always happy when my wife do it for me, because she does it better. Ta-da! A complete project. Oh, look at that. I can see the future of these beds gonna be so awesome. Look at that, how pretty it is. Awesome. This is our red Roman lettuce. We have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 head. And in between, my wife put some scallions in them. She likes to do that. And the next row, we have, I guess you guys can guess what it is. It's celery, nothing crazy. But look how pretty it is. It's so tiny. Tiny little celery. My son will love these because he actually likes to pick on stuff from the garden and eat some. Like when he was like a years old or so, he liked to pick up the strawberry. Alright guys, thank you so much for supporting my channels. Please continue supporting. Thank you so much guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. And thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time for the new video. Thank you. Have a good day.